man. Happy Monday. I hope things are going good for you guys. I hope your case of the Mondays is not as bad as my case of the Mondays. But we are here. Yo, I did a short today. I did a short. I discovered I did I did a short today. I discovered a podcaster out there, his brother named Shaw. And I was doing a short on on his content, kind of, I do the DL shorts, man. I try to keep it, under 30 minutes for sure. I like to keep them around between 12 and 15, 20 minutes or so. But I was like, man, I'm going long. I'm gonna have to actually make this a full blown live. And so that's what we're gonna talk about today. This has everything to do with Fresh and Fit. Y'all know my homeboys, Myron and Fresh, you know what I mean? The whole Fresh and Fit fam. Shout out to Chris, Big Mo. I forget what's the new brother's name? Is it Biggs? Or man, I forget his name. I haven't met him yet. Shout out to you though, bro. Sorry I haven't locked your name in yet, man. Please forgive me. I'll get it right. I'll get it straight. But Icy and the whole Fresh and Fit fam, you know what I mean? Shout out to all y'all, man. But yo, when I saw this, I'm like, yo, Bills, thanks, bro. Thank you, Bills. Forgive me, brother. Forgive me, Bills. I'll be reaching out to you though, homie. Trust me, I'm definitely gonna reach out to you, man. Gotta show you some Uncle Love. You know what I mean? Pause. But anyway, shout out to the whole family, the whole Fresh and Fit fam. It is what it is. I don't understand why so many people. I do understand it. We're gonna get into it a little bit. We're gonna get into it, but there's this whole thing with whatever podcast, just Pearly things. Hey, like I said, shout out to Pearl. I met Pearl. Like I said, man, I talked to Pearl. I had a lot, on my mind. I wanted to ask her about her thoughts on slavery not being that bad. I'm here to tell you, she stood on her square, 10 toes down. She didn't flinch. She wasn't scared. You feel me? You know what I mean? She was standing there we eye to eye. She didn't flinch, and it wasn't confrontation or anything like that. But she was like, "Yo, let's talk about it," and we did. And shout out to Blessings, her producer. She introduced me to Blessings, man. It was like I said, man, I ain't got a problem with Pearl. A lot of people like, you gonna work with her? And like, I don't know about that. I don't know about working with Pearl until we get to the bottom of this whole slavery wasn't bad thing. Everybody has their own little thing. That one right there we need to talk about. But Pearl was there. So, in Miami, this was in Miami. This was in Brickell. So, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, I give her credit, man, for her hustle. Like I said, she ain't scared. None of that. We got brother Mike Metalstruck in the building. What's good, fam? Like I just work for Fresh and Fit and whatever. It is what it is, bro. I don't like seeing beef between the two. It didn't really start off as beef to me. You know what I mean? Like people don't have to work together, bro. We don't have to. Because we go to the same school, don't mean I gotta rock with you. I get where Myron was coming from, but your boy Brian's reaction, yo, like that right there, yo, he was, like I said, dude needs a hug, bro. He was in his feelings. You know what I mean? Like that long comment he put in the comment section under the video or whatever, bro. Like I said, man, like I love the West Coast, man. Some cool folks out there, but there's some weirdos out there, bro. They don't call it Holly Weird for nothing. And yes, I know he's in Santa Barbara, but that's still all part of Holly Weird, bro. The greater Los Angeles area keeps expanding because people can't afford to live there. So people go, you can be as far out as Palmdale, San Bernardino, Camarillo, or Santa Barbara, San Luis Obispo. All those folks, man, they find their way to Hollywood and they go back to wherever they come from, man. So it's all over Southern California, bro. All over, as far south as Orange County. It's all over. Temecula down there. You know what I'm saying? All that, bro. And people be on that, man. It is what it is. I ain't mad. We got Dr. B in the building. What's good, fam? And I'm so sorry we didn't get a chance to kick it more, man, down there, bro. We only had a couple days, man. But, man, it was good seeing you, bro. Like, you saw me. Uncle Saint was down there hustling, bro. I was down there networking, making things happen. You know what I'm saying? Man, I wish you had been had a little bit more energy and could have made it back on Saturday when we was at Empire on Saturday, man. We was all just kind of chilling, man. We was just chilling, having a good thing. Good time down there. Brother Penny Jules in the building was good. And Dr. B is like, to me, whatever is a close copy of Fresh and Fit After Hours. That's all it is. It's Fresh and Fit After Hours West Coast. I've been saying it's Fresh and Fit West Coast, but really what it is Fresh and Fit After Hours West Coast. And, when they first started, and I was like, yeah, what they're doing, it is what it is, but it's Fresh and Fit 100%. And yo, y'all know what I forgot to do? I forgot to kick the show off proper, like make it happen. And we are live. What's good, y'all? Welcome to the I Really Want to Know podcast, y'all. Get some. That was your boy Brian when he shot back. It was get some. And we're gonna watch a little bit of this, and then we're gonna react to Brother Shaw's video, which is a really good video. Y'all need to definitely check out my man's site, and it's right here. This is Shaw, SHAH. This is Shaw, man. Go over to his YouTube, man. Go over there. Definitely like and subscribe over there, man. He drops the fire. This brother apparently has or had a career within the family child support system of the family law court system. This brother has a lot of knowledge, man. I've been watching his content today. I was like really watching some of his stuff. Reached out to the brother and everything, man. Like, yo, this dude might be the go-to guy on child support and how the child support side of things work. Go check out his stuff, man. Like and subscribe. More importantly, watch his content. Like, go over there and just like, if you going to work or something like that, open your computer, and just play his content so he can get his hours up, so he can get fully monetized, so he can get his money too. Because this is a business at the end of the day, y'all. Right? So, but go over there and check him out, man. He's got some good stuff. I hope he becomes the go-to guy when it comes to the whole family court aspect of the family law system. He has some really good ideas. He has a lot of experience. It seems from watching his content. I look forward to talking to the brother. Yo, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. He might be the next dude. He might be. And this is just me saying whatever. You know what I'm saying? But back to what we're talking about. Back to the Whatever podcast. Bro. That Brian guy, man, he really got in his feelings over what Myron had to say. And what Myron said wasn't even confrontational, bro. For real. It wasn't even hardcore. It was just, he's like, hey, man, he getting his money, whatever, but I think he's in it for the money. And we're going to get into that in a little bit, man. But I don't see what's wrong with that. I don't see what's wrong with that. But we're gonna get into it. We definitely gonna get into it, man. But Dr. B, you're right, man. Whatever podcast is definitely a copy of Fresh and Fit After Hours. It's a brilliant move. A lot of people have tried it. He's the only one that's just really been able to take it to this level. It is what it is. He's like Brown has always shown Fresh and Fit love. Dude, I don't know. I mean, hey, man, what Myron said and what Fresh said wasn't hate, right? And it seems to me that this dude Brian, he just mad because the guys, the top two dudes, were like, man, we ain't rocking with you. Stay over there. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Myron didn't show any hate. Fresh didn't show any hate. They were just like, we're not going to work with him. And here's the thing. It came from the people out there who watch them. Why aren't you doing this? When are you going to work with them? When are you going to work with them? When are you going to work with them? Eventually, they had to address it. Like, we're not going to do it. They just had to address it. Hey, we're not going to do it. And this is why. I can respect that. Trust me, man. I've hit up a lot of people, man. Rich Cooper. I respect Rich Cooper, man. That's a top tier dude. And I reached out to him, DM'd him on Instagram. Hey, man, I'm trying to get on the show. How do I get you to get on my show, or how do I get on your whatever? And Rich was like, it has to make sense. He kept it 100 with me. So what am I supposed to do? Turn around and hate the man? No. I was like, cool. Let me go out here and work harder. What was he saying? It has to make sense. I got to be a bigger platform. That's all he was saying. It's got to make sense for me to rock with you. I got to, whatever. So that was cool. You know what I did? I began to work harder. I began to dig deeper. He was like, I was like, and I told him, man, the text, I'm like, all right, bro, I got work to do then. I'll see you on the other side, which means like, I'm going to see you when I'm going to get it up. And you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get my cloud up. I'm going to get, my platform up, and I'm going to come holler at you. And guess what? You can see Uncle Saint talking to Rich Cooper on Rich Cooper's platform. He welcomed me with open arms on his platform. I still got work to do to get him on mine, but I'm going to make it happen. I'm not gonna sit here and cry about it neither. I'm gonna make it happen because that's what you do. Right? That's what you do. So Fresh and Fit is saying a variant of that. Like, man, we ain't working with him, man. We just don't want to work with him. Whatever. Right? There's nothing wrong with that. But that dude, man, that dude Brian got mad. He got mad. You know what I mean? Brother Pitney was saying, Brian was Brian might have been upset, but he still didn't have any smoke for Freshman Fit. Uh, he maintained, rightly so, that nobody owns a format. Donovan Sharp has often said the same thing. Nah, bro, he got mad. We're about to see it right here. He has something to say. He has something to say, bro. He got mad. He took exception to Myron and Fresh saying the dude's in it for the money. He got mad about that statement right there. And he went in real deep on that, bro. We about to see it. Dusto's in the building, man. I see you, Scam Black. It was good. Brother Penny, appreciate that, man. Sick intro, man. And that is from Shushu. Shushu did. Shamiria did that for me, yo. You know what I mean? So shout out to her, bro. We should have her on next week, I think. I think I'm gonna hit her up. I think we're gonna have her on next week. And we're gonna talk about some stuff. I want to talk about this whole Victoria's Secret thing with her. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Victoria's Secret tried to go woke a little bit, cost them billions, and they leaving that wokeness behind. And they're going back to their normal game plan. So no more plus size models walking around in lingerie. But it is what it is. Oh man, Life of Cash is in the building, bro. Changed his name up and everything, bro. What's good? Good to see you. Are you back, man? Are you back? Was everything cool? Can't wait to talk to you, bro. Can't wait to chop it up. The Level Up man's in the building. What's good, fam? We got Louisiana up in here. Nothing wrong with what Myron said. Absolutely nothing wrong. Nobody ever said Brian was a bad person. They said that they wished him well. They wanted him to get his money. You're right. There's not a thing wrong with being in it for the money. No, it's absolutely not a thing wrong. Nothing at all. Nothing at all wrong for doing this, trying to get the money. Like I said, I invested a lot of time and energy and money into equipment. Most of the equipment I don't even use. I don't even know how to use, to be honest with you. But I bought this stuff without doing research. It's shame on me. It'll be nice to make the money back, like to make the investment back. It would be nice to do that. And YouTube offers that opportunity, bro. This is a business, bro. Yeah, it's entertainment. It's a little bit of education tied in here. And we're building social networks. You know what I'm saying? Like the Knights met because of Fresh and Fit. The New Templars met because of Fresh and Fit. We started an organization right here in Tampa. We get together in real life at least once a month, and we are doing things and making things happen. We're putting our little money together. We're getting our situation right. And y'all gonna hear about the Saints. We're gonna be the Saints, about the Knights. We're gonna be out there doing big things in different cities. We'll be in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Tampa, Dallas, New York, Atlanta, DC. Hell, we might make it out to Vegas. You know what I mean? We are planning it. We're doing it. We have begun. We started our tribe. We started our clique. This is our thing. Thanks to Myron and Fresh. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And Brother Penny's like, forgive me for not being clear. I meant to say, yes, he was upset, but he doesn't have vitriol hate for Myron and Fresh. Right. Like he was a little salty, man. He went in. And again, I wouldn't have done it that way. And we're going to talk about that as we get into it. I would have gone a different route. Y'all know I'm old school. If I got a problem with you, I'm going to come see you. If I can't come see you physically, I'm going to reach out to you and talk to you. Right. I'm going to holler at you. Like I'm going to holler at you before I run to a platform, before I shoot out a comment, I'm going to holler at you, man. But, we just different. We just different, man. And I appreciate y'all coming in here, rocking out with me. You know what I'm saying? We got the Joes up in this piece. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all coming through, man, for real. And this is a good way for dudes to get back to the old school way of doing business, right? I think that'll help a lot, especially in this space. Rich Cooper is correct. He calls it the Mano Swamp. Why? For this very thing right here. This very thing right here. Like Myron and Fresh was just doing what they do, and it's turned into, something. And like I said, it's coming from that dude, Brian. It's coming from that dude. Laying the voice in the building. What's good, sis? Always a pleasure to see you. Thanks for coming through. So we're gonna watch. We got a video loaded up here. And we're gonna watch a little bit of this video, and then we might even have a surprise guest for you guys. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. We might have a surprise guest, so definitely make sure you stay to the end on this one. But here's the video right here. So this video we're about to watch. This is Myron and Fresh in the new studio. And they're talking to a caller. This was on their Friday call-in show. One of the callers, wanted to, air out some things. We could call them like little grievances or whatever, but this is a supporter. So it's not hate. It's just like he's just saying what he has to say. And he's asking how come you guys don't work with certain YouTube platforms or whatever. So this is the beginning of the conversation that we watched in the short. Let's check this out.
We don't refrain from working with people based on the color of their skin or their background. That absolutely has zero bearing on anything. That's number one. As far as the situation, so you're saying why don't we work with certain individuals?
Yeah, basically.
Well, for one, we don't owe anybody anything. That's for sure. Yeah. And two, it's like we've actually worked people from the very beginning that were supposed to be on some level, I want to say, a part of our culture, part of our, I want to say, space, and a lot of them turn us down. So it's kind of like, at this point, we're just doing what we need to do to move forward.
You know what? Let's go ahead. Let's just go, because I want to make sure we address this.
And you see, Fresh is trying to be political. He's trying to keep it 100. What Fresh is saying, basically, we're showing love to the people who show love to us. Right? He's just keeping it 100. They were on the come up, they were like trying to get on, and Fresh reached out to everybody. Trust me when I tell you, Fresh reached out to everybody, right? And most folks were like, what's up? Maybe some people answered Fresh and Fit back then the same way that Rich Cooper answered me. Like, well, it has to make sense, not at this time, whatever, which was cool. But we, still rock with me, still show me love, you know what I mean? I still show him love. It's golden. And that led to some opportunities down the road. You know what I mean? And it's just one of those things. Like I want to tell y'all what's going on, but I'm not going to tell you. Y'all going to have to stick around and find out what I'm talking about. But if you network properly and you handle your business properly and you treat people the way you want to be treated, good things will happen. But if you get Hollywood on somebody, let's keep it 100. If you get Hollywood on somebody, they probably going to remember that. There's a lot of comics out there that I don't deal with. Why? Because they was on some Hollywood out there. You know what I mean? There's one dude in particular, Ben Glebe. I don't deal with dude. I mean, ever. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like that. I don't deal with dude. He has no honor as far as I'm concerned. He's Hollywood. I don't rock with that. A lot of people like, man, you crazy. Ben Glebe, he was doing this and he had this TV show on the Game Network and he had this and that. He was doing that. Nope. Glebe know what time it is. I don't rock with that. And you can be going up, doing whatever. You better be respectful to everybody because you're going to see those same people when you come back down. Right? And I think that's what Fresh is getting at. Right? Fresh reaches out to everybody. Everybody. He knows what's going on, not just red pillars, YouTubers. Fresh reaches out to everybody. How you think they got Kevin Samuels on there? Fresh reaches out to everybody. How you think they got Waka Flocka on there? How you think they got what's the name? Kodak. How you think they got him on there? How you think Big Act came on there? You know what I mean? Fresh networks and reaches out to everyone. Remember that, y'all. That's how the world works, man.